I think we're ready to go to Felicity. Felicity is an MSc student in Bioresource Engineering, and she's going to be talking about corn-based hydrogels and freshwater remediation. Felicity, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Since the invention of synthetic fertilizer, modern agricultural outputs have increased exponentially. While this is a key aspect of feeding our ever-growing population, it's also at the cost of human and environmental health. Each year, over 1 million metric tons of excess nutrients like phosphorus or nitrogen enter fresh water and cause eutrophication, which many of you may recognize as the resulting toxic algae blooms in local lakes and rivers. This pollution destroys ecosystems, harms human health, and can cost over $2 billion in damages on a yearly basis. But what if agriculture cleaned water instead of polluting it? Researchers like those in McGill's Dumont lab have already shown promising advances in developing hydrogels, or water-loving materials, which are made from waste food byproducts. This work has already shown that not only are hydrogels simple to produce, but can be engineered to selectively pull contaminants like heavy metals or diesel from contaminated water. On top of cleaning that water, using waste byproducts would help divert thousands of tons of otherwise non-nutritive, totally unusable materials from landfills every year. This would be a major win for sustainability. So far, these studies have had the most success with hydrogels that are still partially synthetic, which as of right now just makes them easier or cheaper to process. For my thesis, I'm working to test the feasibility of a fully bio-based hydrogel from waste corn protein, which is called zein, and then using those gels to remove nutrients that cause eutrophication. My research will be broken down into 3 steps. First, we'll take what we already know about partially synthetic hydrogels, and we'll test alternative starting materials to make a fully bio-based gel. Next, we'll test the efficacy of those bio-based corn gels to remove phosphorus in a controlled lab setting. This could also include modifying the surface chemistry of those materials to make sure they're really good at grabbing onto that phosphorus. Last, we know that aquatic ecosystems are really complex, and that it doesn't matter how well these gels work in the lab if they don't work out in the world. Fieldwork will be carried out around Quebec to collect contaminated water and then test how our gels work at removing phosphorus from those samples. Lake Champlain would be a great place to start. So why couldn't agriculture clean water instead of polluting it? I definitely think it can. I hope I've gotten you just as excited as I am about the future of this emerging technology. Thanks.